A dark history, the Stolen Children of Tasmania. They came with missions, crosses in one hand and chains in the other. This is the forgotten genocide of the Palawa people of Tasmania, a tale of colonization, false peace, stolen children, and a culture nearly erased, not in the Middle Ages, but in the 1800s. A land cut off from the world, Tasmania, the island just south of Australia, was once home to the Palawa people, a unique culture that had been isolated from the mainland for over 10,000 years. They had no metal tools, no modern weapons, but they had language, music, spirit, and deep ties to the land. Until the ships came. In 1803, British settlers arrived, and everything changed. The Black War. What followed was called the Black War. But it wasn't a war. It was an extermination. Settlers took land, burned homes, hunted people. Entire families were shot on sight. One governor, George Arthur, even ordered a human chain of 2,000 soldiers and civilians to sweep the land and capture every Aboriginal person. They called it the Black Line. The relocation, those who survived were promised peace. They were taken to a settlement on Flinders Island. But there was no peace, just disease, starvation, and death. Out of over 100 people sent there, only 45 survived, and many of them were children, taken from their families by force. They were stripped of their language, taught to hate their culture, used for labor, or raised in institutions. The aftermath. By the late 1800s, officials declared the Tasmanian Aboriginal people extinct. They wrote it in textbooks, taught it in schools, as if these people were gone forever. But the Palawa weren't extinct. They lived on, in hidden families, in silence, in resistance. Today, their descendants are reclaiming their language, names, and land. Why you've never heard this. This history was erased, silenced, covered up by colonial governments. Even today, it makes governments uncomfortable. But this is the real history of Tasmania.